Right, it is Monday morning and we are back on the new build. It's a very foggy morning today and hopefully it heats up as well because we're in shorts today, so hopefully made the right decision. But yeah, roof is coming today, felt and batten that. I think slates will be getting delivered later on. See, they got their batten ready. Oh, we already delivered it here. Felt ideal. Today I'm just going to be sending up the stairwell wall to the ceiling because obviously we can't leave it down low, so we're going to send it up to the underside of the rafter. And yeah, after that probably have a bit of a clean up in here. It's not looking too clean, so yeah, I'll probably jump on that this afternoon. Remember, you're not always too good to clean up. So yeah, the only really few bits of masonry left is to get the sill in for the big door. Then we've got to raise this one, and all of these ones along the back are fine. Now I think we just got to lower this one. Yep, so we've got only a 40mm cut, but that's got to come off and be lowered because the window size has changed. But yeah, apart from that, I'll well, I think I'm gonna need to get a tower scaffold up in here to sort this one out. So yeah, I'll get that sorted and cracked on. Alright, well hopefully I'm gonna save myself a bit of hard graft, because otherwise I'm gonna have to move that tower and that one down in the stairwell. But instead, probably just gonna put a hop up here and build the wall this side, instead of struggling and balancing down there. So yeah, just got our tools up, get some muck on, and build this one up. Yes, now. Right, so I was just explaining, well, I forgot to press record, but yeah, before I laid this block, I just got off the phone and worked out that I have to build this to 120mm down from the rafter. So it's going to be a bit less blockwork, if you think that will end up sitting there following up. But the reason being is because we got 70mm insulation off the top, 25mm for the batten, then we have got 25mm for the plasterboard, and well, that's plasterboard and allowing a small gap just for no deviation in the blockwork. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to get a few blocks in, then cut the rake all the way up, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Obviously, before, I know some people were commenting about why I didn't put this piece into the wall here, just purely because it would have been quicker for me to go half full block, rack the whole wall up, just so it was, you know, just so we had it was going off and had something to range off, and it was obviously quite a lot quicker. Right, so I have got my a hop up with me. Where is he? Just on the floor there, just to make it a little bit easier just to build getting higher. Obviously now I'm not governed by the outside, so my beds can start to get back to a regular size now. Well, we won't be using that one just yet, I guess. Yeah, I can see that the bond is not quite half bond here, but you know, we've got 150 there, so you know, we're still allowed to do it. But can't be going any more than that, which we shouldn't be, because obviously next course got 2 halves cut and now bang up on that extra section there. That might be why. So yeah, here's what I was on about. Can't lay this block just yet because so if that comes through, full block will end up there. So I'm gonna have to get the full blocks in and then come back and cut the rake. So I have to get that off a ladder later on. It is what it is. That's better, should be able to get up now. But yeah, you got a few new jobs on the horizon. There's still a bit masonry wise. We've got a someone that's just bought a new house for £1.3 million, I think. Got nearly, well, on the plans it says 2.47 acres, but yeah, it's quite a big place. And yeah, they got a big retaining wall they need building outside, which is quite good. You know, as sure people know, retaining walls are fairly easy, fairly quick. Obviously we're gonna have to go in and dig the footings and all. Then after, and that same job, they want all the existing windows ripping out, and the openings will be altered. So yeah. Oh, ideal. Right, now that's all in. Just quickly put up a prop to stop this front lead edge wobbling, because obviously 5 up, you know, a couple blocks, it's going to be a little bit wobbly. So now, just going to put the rake through here. I've got a small T-square, moved the steel rule right to the edge, so I can pop it up here, and then, where is it? Change it to 130 to allow a bit more room, and then I just mark the diagonal. So yeah, I'll get them cut and that all laid in. Right, so there we go. That's what I call a proper rake. It's 130 down from the joist, like I explained earlier, for the reason for all the makeup of the roof, and all flushed in along the back. Ideal. So yeah, just got to clean up the mess I made, and just have a little clean up here, chuck down the rubbish, sweep up, and see where the day takes us. Right, it's Tuesday morning, and we're back on where we poured this driveway, all looking good. Which is here to take the forms out. Matt's already pulled that one over there. Then fill this border up with chip-ins, and then pull that form over there as well. So yeah, we'll get these done, and come back when we sorted it all. Right, there we go. Stripped all the forms, and we've stripped this one here. So we've got a nice bull nose edge, and what we've done, given this a bit of a sweep up, but the everything keeps falling off that tree. So Just put a chipping border through. Then just got to do a little clean up, but we just tidied up one of the edges of the pad here. So yeah, I think that's it now for this job. That's all the little bits we had to do. It's good to get this one done. So yeah, I'll update you on our next job of the day. I think we'll be going down to the one with the decking, so yeah, I'll see you down there. All right, just a quick update. Nothing much to see here. We're only really moving old furniture out into the new extension to help the client out. But yeah, also the client's done a bit of 360 drone footage of the whole build, so I can put that in next, and then guys can have a look in a bird's eye view. So yeah, we're off to the new build now to give that a clean and hopefully start marking up the windows. Bring Matty with me.
Just the boy.
Yes, now. All right then, we will see you there. Right, it is Wednesday morning. We've just been to Juson's to return some timber, and well, we've just been to the new build to chuck some battens on the roof to give the roofers a hand. You know, little bits like that never go amiss. And just about to be off to the extension job to do a bit of plasterboarding. So I'll catch you guys up when we're there. Right, this is what we've been up to this afternoon. Little update. We've boarded, beaded, and taped this back wall here, because obviously all the others are glass panels. So yeah, this will be ready to be skimmed Monday. And yeah, not too bad of a job. Ideal. It's got a bit of a mess to clean up, but always going to have that. Here we go, that's all the bricks cut up for the edge detail. The big picture door, well, 2 sets of doors will sit on here, and the floor level obviously brought up to the bricks. We have to have something to retain and something for the window to sit on. Gonna have to do the same thing in that doorway over there. Fortunately, this window works full bricks through to this height, which is standard 10mm. So that's ideal. And I will have to fill in the gaps on the back. There's no cold bridge, so yeah. Got to trim some of these and make sure the gauge works out right. But for the minute, we've got a cladding delivery, which has got to be put on the bearers. So yeah, I'll get that sorted. Yes, now. Right, that's the first load of cladding delivered. Should be getting the other one very soon. So yeah, cut's done. Just got to do that doorway now, and just do the last piece that goes in there, and then yeah, got a few right, that is the cladding delivery. Well, half the delivery done. We'll be getting some more very soon, hopefully. This section here done. Well, I just need to shave off 10mm off the block because it's kicked up. Trim that brick and cut the rest of these in half for that opening there as well. So yeah, won't be laying these in until tomorrow because I've got a few returns and a bag of line to pick up at the merchant. So yeah, I'll catch back up when the second lot of claddings come. Right, it's Friday morning on the new build. Today I'll be putting on the brick on edge sill there, brick on edge sill there, and then building that sill up in Brickwork as well. So yeah, unfortunately did forget my GoPro today, but here's what it is. So I'll get the tripod set up somewhere over here, and yeah, we'll get these in. But obviously, before we do that, gotta mix up. Right, so before we get started laying this in, little tip, measure 900 brickwork, just don't know if you can see that, just a little mark, just so you don't lose your bond throughout. Done that on 900 increments, so yeah, just so I don't lose bond pretty much. Right, that is the brick on edge split detail done on the sill. Just got to replicate it over there. In the last video I said reciprocate, you know, someone pulled me up on that, so replicate. And then lay those bricks along that sill, get them up. Obviously, I'm gonna let this go off for a little bit, and I can joint it, brush it, and yeah, get cracked on. Right, that is the 2 brickwork sills sorted, and raised that course of brickwork there, nothing too exciting. And just to finish out the day, well, luckily you're in the dry, because if you see out there, it is absolutely pissing it down. So yeah, in this room here, got to put a 140 block for this internal wall because it's getting built in stud work, because the weight would be too much on the beams. Because if you see here, this supporting wall, which is a block on the flat, is supporting this internal wall here, and then the other block on the flat wall is supporting this wall and the steel. So these two are on load bearing points of the foundations, but this wall, which needs building here, is not. So just got a batten marked out the size of the door, got a nail put in, I don't know if you can see that, 140, which is there. So this wall, this wall ends up coming parallel with here. So I've got a plumb mark on the wall. So I need to build this wall to here, and then return it to that point on the batten. Obviously I will square this batten up and sort it out, so you ain't got to worry about that. So yeah, I'll probably have a bit of lunch and then get cracked on with this after.
Winterland, tell me all your secrets. Fill me in on your wildest moments. Colored trees, your yellow leaves move me. Dancing roofs, your painted red shakes the room. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, you're my sailing ship. Guide me in when you head for your trip. Right out of this wicked black and into bright sand. Straight towards the warm sun and into his hands. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. Winterland, whisper in my ear, make my troubles all disappear. Way on this wicked black, I'll feel the soft sand. Right under the warm sun in his hands. When I get there, I'll let my feet roll. When I get there, I'll break in your arms, I'll lose control. When I get there, I'll know the answer. Let me know when I get closer. When I get closer. Let me know when I get closer. Open up the sky for me. When you say I'll dig much deeper, I will shout.
Right, that is the small internal wall done. That is 140 off the ground for the screed height. Pretty simple, just squared off the doorway, which is there, strung a line through to the 140, which I mentioned earlier. And yeah, it's pretty good. Obviously, got all the window sills and bits done. And the guys got windows covered, Velux is in, and the rest of the cladding in as well. That is the end of the video. So thanks for watching if you made it this far. Appreciate the support. And yeah, finishing off. Don't know if you can see that out there. You see it on me. Yeah, been raining afternoon. So luckily, I've been doing a bit of the inside work today. You know, really makes a change not getting too wet. So yeah, if you did enjoy the video, please consider liking. And if you are interested in the content, then yeah, consider subscribing as well. So yeah, once again, thanks for watching, and see you next week.